Hey, what's up, guys? And welcome to episode 10 of Pendel's Baseball Cards. Today, we're going to discuss, are we living in the second junk era? Junk era 2.0, as they call it. Well, let's get right into it. And then after we talk about this shortly, I'm going to open up this hanger box for y'all guys that just came today. It's only one, but maybe we get something crazy for you guys, hopefully. We haven't pulled anything too great out of Mosaic this year. I pulled $100 Steph Curry MVP refractor. I sold it for $100. And then I pulled the Blue Genesis, the ultra rare Genesis, but it was of a nobody, $40. But besides that, pretty much nothing. So hopefully we pull something good in that. But let's talk about this junk era that we're supposedly in that I keep hearing about. And it's really from a lot of new collectors who are just scared because they don't put a few dollars into the hobby. And they're worried, just like people in the stock market, they cash out too quick. And then, we've seen it too many times. We know how it goes. But anyway, first off, let me school you about the first junk era. Alright, if you didn't know this, new collectors, I'm not talking to people who's been in the hobby, so I'm not talking to y'all, okay? This is simply a channel for new collectors. Number one, Upper Deck almost single-handedly flooded the market when Griffey came out. Okay, when Ken Griffey Jr. came out, they saw the people going crazy for baseball cards. Like they was just all hunting for Griffies, right? So Upper Deck saw this and got so greedy and just started flooding the market. They made approximately around 1 million Ken Griffey Jr. rookie cards. They even made more cards the following year in 1990. Okay. And as y'all know, when you make 1 million of something, it's not that rare. So, if you have a Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck rookie, you probably need to sell it because it's up right now. It's up more than it's been in years and years and years and years because the whole hobby is at an all-time high with so many new collectors around the world, but we'll get into that part later. Yeah, approximately 1 million Griffies, and they even made more the next year. So sell if you have it. All right. And back then, another reason why it was so junk is because the card quality. Okay? And cards were everywhere because it was so flooded. They were so cheap. You could go buy a hobby box, I think, somewhere around $25. Okay? And they were everywhere. So people just hoarded these boxes. Everybody had so many boxes. And they was just like, well, we'll hang on to them and maybe it'll be like the Mantles, because that's what they was going off of. Stuff like that. Because when Mantle was playing in the 50s, his rookie card wasn't expensive. But once them baby boomers grew up, right? And they grew up and they started missing their childhood and they started trying to get a piece of that back, they started buying up all the Mantles. And what did that do? It drove the price up so crazy in the 70s. It's just like overnight, like how now it's just like boom. And it just kept going up until now. I mean, we all know how much that is, and if you don't, just look it up. It's crazy, thousands of dollars. But and the people in the late 80s, they was thinking that they was going to get them a bunch of Mantles in boxes and they was going to keep the boxes unopened and flip boxes. What a lot of people are doing now are retail basketball mainly and the new Bowman flipping boxes, but the boxes now, they didn't make nowhere near the amount that they did back then, okay? They just didn't. And they didn't have the internet to sell stuff to people, so It was just totally different. All right. They had no high end cards. There was no national treasures. There was no flawless. It was just a bunch of crap. Just a bunch of crap. So, of course, when you make crap, crap's not going to make you much money, especially when there's so much of it. All right. My next point, sellers all over the world, like now, make cards hold value due to more people wanting them. Okay, and we have eBay, which allows people all over the world, and Facebook allows people all over the world to network and buy and sell and trade. Okay, and when basketball went overseas, thanks to David Stern, when he made all that happen in the early '90s with the Dream Team, um, and we started getting popular over there, and especially in China. China loves us, and we all know China has over 1 billion people. So if you can tap into China, everything is a wrap after that. Everything else is a cakewalk. Okay, so David Stern and company, Michael Jordan, and all them stars in the '90s, they accomplished that, and then it just went to the rest of the countries in the world after that, and it's blew up, especially basketball, just because of the viewers, the people all over the world that want the same product that is only made here and only distributed here unless you buy online. So, I mean, that's that's major right there. And then you got to think about the exciting generational talent that's out now, that's made more people come back into the hobby. Like I came back to be honest in 2018 when I heard about Otani. I heard that he's like the Japanese Babe Ruth. They was like, man, he could pitch lights out and he could hit and hit for power, especially power for his size. And so I looked him up and I was like, wow, this kid is special. I was like, I've never seen nothing like it. And then, like, the first thing that made me even know about Otani, because I haven't watched baseball since, like, everybody who I watched as a kid retired. The 90s Brave, early 2000s, 2008 or so. After that, I stopped watching. And so I heard, I was like at the DMV. I was at the DMV, commercial came on talking about Beckett will grade all Otani cars for free that you pull. And I was like, what? I was like, that's wild. And I didn't even know much about grading. I was like, that's just got to be, that's crazy. I was like, there's something to this. So I just dug into it more and I got really heavy into baseball in 2018. 2019 comes around, I start getting more into basketball, mainly towards the end of 2019. And I came a little late. I wish I would have started a little bit earlier because the prices have went up so crazy since the first of the year. Mainly Gary V, coronavirus, Zion, and other rookies. A lot of factors come into play, but I wish I would have came in sooner. I wasn't able to obtain the Michael Jordan doc. That was another one. And I wasn't able to obtain Michael Jordan cards that I wanted, all the refractors, because the price just went crazy. But I got a lot of Kobe stuff and a little LeBron stuff before it spiked. So I got a little lucky on a few items from those people. But like I said, I wasn't able to get nothing like I wanted before everything just shot up. But yeah, the new talent: LeBron, Trout, Acuna, Tani, Zion, KD, a lot of others. It's brought people, not only me, back into the hobby. And you also got to look about grading. Grading adds rarity to cards, especially if there's a low pop of that card and that card already has value. Some cards can be $5, $10 cards, but if you have a graded 10 PSA or Beckett or a Beckett 9.5, certain cards will jump tremendously just because there's not that many in the market. There's not that many in the system. The population is very low. Like I have this card right here. People just don't get it. Like I tried to sell this to somebody for $100, right, yesterday, shipped. They didn't want it. They was like, you can get this card raw for $23. I was like, all right, cool. You know, I'll just send you the other card that we already agreed on. But what he doesn't know is there are 6 of these in the world graded a PSA 10. That automatically shoots up the value. Another reasoning behind it, it's LeBron James. You have a LeBron James, any kind of prism, refractor, rookie card, anything, and it's graded at a good number, especially a 10, it's gonna add tremendous value. Think about this. You got like a graded 6 Michael Jordan Fleer rookie card. Alright? What? 2, 3, 4,000? Well, like the PSA 10 just sold what? 900,000? It broke the record, which he held the previous record that was broken at like 500,000 months back. The market has went so crazy, and that's what you judge the market on. The top rookies and their value, the rookie card values. I look at simple stuff like that. Or you go to your last sold on eBay or last purchase on eBay, and you go to buy similar, and you see these cards jumping up. You need to pay attention. You need to look at the market every day, because something might be worth something this day. Next week it might be worth way more. Me and people I know, we get over on people at card stores and on eBay all the time because of this. You know, when we're not doing anything illegal or anything wrong, nothing immoral. We're just staying on top of the market, and that's what you have to do. Don't tell me this card isn't $100, because I just saw it sold 5 times for $100 today, even though it just sold for 32 weeks ago. Okay? It's not that's not how I gauge value of cards. And you need to be ahead. You need to be a little ahead of everybody else, and that keeps you able to make money, to buy what you need or want for your PC, or do whatever you need to do, pay bills or whatever. I don't know what you want to do, but you'll be able to do it if you stay on top of this market. You will. Don't panic. Something happens, a player gets a little injury, don't panic. Don't sell all the rookie cards. Don't do it. Hold on to them. Wait till they become a Hall of Famer. Or either sell those cards and buy you Hall of Famers. Graded Hall of Famers. Personally, that's what I do. I love vintage baseball because I know it holds value, especially if I buy it graded. There's only so many of this card, and there's even less of it graded at this number. I know it'll hold value. I know it will. It's simple. But yeah, that's just my little. I just wanted to vent a little bit. I've been seeing a lot of hate, towards the hobby from people getting into collecting now, thinking that we're in the junk era. Go to Walmart. Go to Walmart and find a box of cards if we're in the junk era. Go buy me one. Go buy me one of these. They're like $15, $16. Go buy me one of these from Walmart if they got them. Since the market's so flooded. Because you know what? I bought that for $50-something on eBay. So, the market is far from flooded, okay? But enough of my ranting. I'm done. I've vented. I feel better. I got that off my chest. It's been weighing on me. Now I'm ready to open this. It's my birthday hanger. My birthday is in 2 days. So I'm hoping that gives me a little juice. I already took off the plastic on this just to save time for y'all guys, but as you can see, it's still in the wrapper. I did make sure to look at it to make sure it wasn't repackaged, guys. I can't say it enough. Make sure it's not repackaged. And we look to be good. So let's open this guy. I think my next video we'll talk about more baseball and who I think y'all should collect. Rookies and Hall of Famers. We have Trey. My boy Trey on the front. See, we got a Will to Win back there, guys, and a nice looking Jam Master. Could it be my boy LeBron that I've been looking for? That card is so crazily, so expensive. Well, they wasted the silver on him. I actually pulled this guy's auto out of this product too. I'm so sick of this guy. Jaren Jackson. At least we got a Laker. Donovan Mitchell. Will to Win. Already have that one. Anthony Davis. At least it's a Laker. What did I just say about the last one? At least it's a Laker, right? We'll take it. Wrong, not the right Laker, but NBA debut. Kendrick Nunn. Lucas Simonic. I pulled his silver and checkerboard this year. I'm a magnet for him. Magic Johnson and Bowman. Well, guys, looks like the Jam Master, Anthony Davis, was the hit. It's far from $50, but I believe if I hold on to that in the next few years and LeBron's going off the Lakers and he's still there, I believe that card will have value. But anyway, guys, I think this video is about done. See y'all next time. Have a good one.